Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel, English Vocabulary with Mahfoud. The vocabulary of today is very important, and I guess many people still have the confusion with. And in this video, we'll be doing a very good explanation about these two terms. And I still believe that many people out there still face the problem and the confusion of these two words. And those two words are formal and informal. So many people might have heard about this term before. So formal reading, formal speaking, informal speaking. So what is it exactly, the formal or informal way of language? Okay. First, we shall start with formal. So formal is an adjective. Okay, this is the first information we have to know about is that formal is an adjective. And the definition of it, let's get to know the definition of the formal. So formal is a form of language that is less personal than the informal language. Okay, it's less personal, so it is very, very professional. And it is used in very professional and academic situations. Again, so the formal language is only used in very professional situations and academic situations, and we will see them in many examples through this episode. So the form of language that is formal is less personal because you cannot use the formal language with families and friends, and we will see this again. So we're still with formal, and we will see types of formality. So we have two types. We have communication, which is speaking, and we have writing. So communication and speaking. So the formal language used among managers, colleagues, dean, doctors is called formal language. So the managers or the colleagues and dean and doctors, etc. Those people who are working on these kind of professions, use only the formal language because they're working in a very formal and professional context. This is logical. And when it comes to their writing, so the writing, their emails, reports, articles, etc., they use only the formal language. Okay, so this formal language is used among managers, colleagues, etc. Okay, and but if you want to use the formal language, you have to know first your audience. So your audience must be professional in a professional context. So professional context. This is one indicator which allows you to use the formal language. And the second, no abbreviations. So no abbreviations are allowed in the formal language. So like I, he is, etc. In English, we have many abbreviations. So in the formal language or in the formal context in general, you're not allowed to use the abbreviations. The last one, good choice of vocabulary. You have to use very formal vocabulary if you want to speak in a formal context. Okay, so you have to pick up and choose the right words in your speaking if you want to communicate or if you want to write in your writing. Okay, so let's see examples of how the formal language is used. Okay, example. The first one, would you please deliver the report on time? So this is a form of question that is very formal. So I underlined would and please because these are two words which are, which are applied in a very formal language when it comes to writing or even speaking. So would you please deliver the report on time? So this form of question is very, very formal. Okay. Second, I am writing to apply for this job. Apply, I underlined apply for because this is a very term related to someone who wants to get a job or someone who is asking for a job. So I'm writing to apply for this job. Apply again is a very formal word and it is acceptable, of course, in writing and speaking as well. So this is a form of formal language. The last one, there, sir, or madam. Okay, so these are introducing greetings which we use in email and even letters among people who are in a very professional. If we want to address a director or a principal of school, a dean or doctor, I want to send him a letter or an email. I have to address him like this, there, sir, or there, madam. This is a very formal way of language. And now we will move to the informal, okay? So informal again, it shares the same similarity that is an adjective. So formal or informal are both adjectives, and this is a good, a very beautiful information for us to know. Okay, and let's move on to the definition. So the definition, so informal is a form of language that is very casual and personal than the formal language. Okay, so informal is very casual, it's very personal because we use it with people that are close to us, with family, with friends, and so on. Okay, and it is used in unprofessional and familial and friendly situations. If we want to speak in a meeting, that the members of the meeting are just friends and family, you can use the informal language. And the informal language, it's not governed with any rule. It's not governed with any set of rules which, I mean, make you choose a specific terms. And we will see this in examples. Okay. So we're still with the informal, and now we will see types of informality. So we have, again, communication and writing. So communication is speaking, and the language used among friends and family, etc., in communication is informal. So the types of informality here in communication, the language should be informal, and it is allowed to be used, of course, among friends and family. Okay, so the second, writing. So writing like emails, messages, letters, etc. Many forms of writings. So among friends and family, close people, etc. The language which is used in this among these people, among these categories, it could be informal, and it is acceptable, of course, to use the informal language. And I mean, it's very, very logical to use only the informal language in these with these type of categories, that is friends, family, and close people, and so on. And again, you have to know your audience. Your audience, since they are family and friends, they are in professional context. So we are using the informal language in general in unprofessional context. Second, yes for abbreviations. It's a good news, right? I would, he is, etc. These are abbreviations, and we have in English many abbreviations. So in the informal context, you are allowed completely to use the abbreviations. It's a good news, right? The last one, casual vocabulary. So informal words and vocabulary. Casual vocabulary is informal words and vocabulary. And you're free again to use whichever word you like. Okay. So let's see examples, of course, to know more about the informal language. The first one, Reem, can you give me the report on time? Okay, so I underlined the name of the girl, Reem, and I underlined give. Reem, can you give me the report on time? So I underline these terms because they are informal words. Why? Because the person is addressing the girl with her name. That means that he knows her, he has a close relationship. So this is a very informal context. And give is a very informal word that you can use among friends, okay, and close people. Second, I write to you for this job. I write to you for this job. And before in the formal part, we have seen that I am writing to you to apply for this job. So here I write to you for this job, as if someone who is asking a friend or someone who is in charge that they share some kind of close relationship, and he asks him in a very casual and informal way. I write to you for this job. This is very informal. Don't use it if you want to apply for the job, okay? The last one, hello Reem, what's up? So hello is a very informal, casual way of greeting. Reem, he mentioned the name again, what's up? So what's up is a way of asking about someone in a very informal way. Okay? I hope you got the idea about how the informal language is. And good day to you all. And I hope you like the video. If you like it, just click the like button and try to subscribe to my channel to receive many of these types of videos. And I hope I can see you in the next video. Till then, bye.